Yo, come on, nothing but love, nothing but respect. You know what we do, what we don't, what we is, and what we is here today, bringing you guys and girls, My Hero Academia, chapter 376. Alright, we're getting really close now to chapter 400, so the next year, 2023, obviously this is the last chapter of 2022. 2023, we're going to hit chapter 400 and maybe potentially even the end of the series, depending on how much more time there is left in the publication, which is wild to think about. We're like really heavily into the final arc right now. Like I said, my estimations would be that this series ends around 400, making it a nice clean number, but it may be a little bit different. Who knows? We also have a beautiful double page color spread here with all of Class 1A, or not all, but most of Class 1A. Not even most, actually. It's a handful of people, really. But we've got a beautiful medieval color spread here, right? Odd that Deku's still wearing joggers, I'm not gonna lie, but everyone else's drip looks freaking awesome. Although I will say Todoroki, for some reason, is reminding me of her name is slipping my mind. The hero that also can turn into a dragon, right? Hawks is just sort of looking too plain as well, off in the back. Right, but everyone else is looking really dripped out. Even Bakugo's looking fierce, right? I really enjoy this. I really like the look of this. That being said, let's get straight into the greatness. Number 376, A Storm to a Flower. Now, I wonder if this is continuing to play off of the lady that was set up doing the news report about the storms and stuff like that. That would be really interesting. Seeing as how this chapter's called A Storm to a Flower. It looks like Uravity's there as well, so I'm assuming we're going to be picking up with the cliffhanger that I just outright was not a huge fan of, with Twice, or at least, Hiroko coming back as Twice, right? This chapter, I remember last reaction, I did say I would hold 100% reservations for that cliffhanger and that payoff for this chapter, to see if this sort of trinity of chapters changes my perspective on it. Because I'm not gonna lie, Twice was one of my favorite characters of the entire story of My Hero, and to tease him coming back and then to explain it away the way they did, it really felt like a cliffhanger for the sake of a cliffhanger, not a narrative standpoint, you know what I mean? So I'm really hoping that they at least, now that they've done it, they follow through and make it feel really meaningful. So we'll get into it. So again, chapter 376, A Storm to a Flower. Within the mayhem, I still haven't talked to you about love. Okay, so Froppy got pulled through with Uravity too, and yo, you can see the tsunami of Twices there. So insistent. There's no longer a girl in here. There's no longer a girl in love here. Hero. Yo, look at Toga. She's looking fierce here. Did I say Toga's name wrong before? I feel like I said Toga's name wrong before. I must have had a mind flip. Anyway. So you see the tsunami of Twices there. And they're getting burned away hot. Everyone retreat behind the mud wall. We gotta withdraw. I can't spread any spores with these flames, Shroom. Move the captured villains too, or they'll die in a fiery death. This can only be Kurogiri's work. Even Darby's here. Todoroki-chan, Shoji-chan, everyone. Uravity, Frumpy, Tsukiyomi, Earphone Jack. The battle just keeps getting more chaotic. Kyoka-chan, your ear. After facing the Demon King, I'm lucky this is all I lost, yo. And she's still bleeding out just bleeding out the side. That's sad. You two came from the same portal as those clones, which means they're really Toga. If this keeps up, she'll swarm across Japan. We've got to stop her. That's true, but Darby's flames are just too hot. And Toga keeps duplicating too. Our only option is to run. Yo, and they're all swarming Endeavor. No! We can't even call this a battle anymore. The divide and conquer plan has failed. Are those flames around his chest phosphor? Phosphor move? Shoto's... There. Blah. Okay. Are those flames around his chest the phosphor move Shoto mentioned? Toya, what happened to Shoto? Oh, it's gonna be real. Okay, I'm sorry. Every panel that Dabi is in, the man just takes center stage. The art on this dude here, unless proven otherwise, at this point in time, that's the best panel there. With, like, his neck and face completely burnt and charred off, right? Hair just bleached white. This phosphor spewing off his chest. And as he talks, just like flaming magma just sort of dripping out his mouth. I love that. I wanted to turn his corpse into a present for you, but he was too strong. My dream won't be completely fulfilled. Of the people that you cherish and those that protect you, at least one of them survived. Yo, look at All for One. The winds are blowing in my favor. Everything I worked for is starting to come together. Kurogiri must have gone to where Toma is. His warp gate has a longer range than my mud warp. It'd be for the best I could get my hands on that. No matter, I'll use this chaos to my advantage and go to Tomura. Yo, and he's just launching through too. Ooh, and Hawks! No! Hawks jumps in the way to intercept and is immediately just slapped away. And it looks like his arm is disintegrated. No. Hawks, shouldn't you go deal with Bugawara's dying will instead of me? Yo, and his forehead's just gushing blood. Before I get to that, you want to tell me what your rush is? You don't trust Shigaraki, do ya? You're very perceptive. The truth is that thing isn't yet complete. There's something important I still need to do. Endeavor-san, the divide and conquer plan has failed. Yo, does he... Okay, it looks like he's still got his hands, but they look fucking mangled beyond belief at this point in time. Endeavor-san, the divide and conquer plan has failed. With the way things are now, no one can stand against his flames. If things fall apart here, they'll make their way to Deku and Shigaraki. Please stop, Toya. So cruel, the man has lost an arm and is barely conscious. Oh, okay, so Hawks did lose an arm, did he? So cruel, the man has lost an arm and is barely conscious. What you're asking for would be dereliction of his duty. He's supposed to be stopping me. You just don't know when to shut up. You've already lost to our number one once. That's why I'm giving him a new task. Nonsense. Yo, and Dabi is fucking coming in. Look at that face. Duty. This time I'll watch over you. Our father takes charge. Okay, this chapter was already worlds better than the last two. As short as this freaking was, right? I'm sorry, just ignore the Toya stuff, right? The Toga stuff. I'm sorry, the whole bringing back twice, right? It just was too much. It was too much of a tease, right? It hurt. But yo, Hawks being Endeavor's number one, coming in, shutting this shit down, going, doesn't matter if you beat me. Doesn't matter, right? He already beat you. He no longer needs to waste his time with you. He's got more important shit. I'll deal with you. I will hold this shit down, right? And the way Endeavor looks at the end, I can already tell the next one or two chapters, the first few chapters of 2023 are going to be some of my favorite chapters in all of My Hero Academia, I reckon. Honestly. I reckon from this chapter here to 380 is going to be fire. Fire, fire, fire. Right? Absolutely through the roof. Yo. I want to give the art actually to this last page with Endeavor. Like, Endeavor's looking clean. The problem is, Darby always looks so clean. But nah, the pain, the fatigue, the exhaustion, but the dedication and commitment in the eyes there of Endeavor. I'm sorry, I'm giving best panel to that bit there. I'm giving this chapter a strong 8 out of 10, maybe pushing a 9 out of 10 for My Hero Academia, right? This was a fucking juicy chapter, right? Although not a lot happened, right? I can feel the winds of change that All For One is talking about, right? And I can tell some of my favorite chapters, some of my favorite arcs in all of anime and manga are transition arcs, right? It's the arc where all shit hits the fan and stuff just completely reverts and just changes the story forever, right? In One Piece, my favorite arc is Sabaody. In Fairy Tail, right, it's the Tenro Island. In Naruto, it is Pain, right? I fucking love that, and that's the whole sensation I'm getting here. So like I said, I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. I don't know if I can push it up to a 9. It was a short chapter, right? Not a lot happened. It's just I can tell the emotions are rising, right? So I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. Going to give the best panel of the chapter to this Endeavor pick right at the end here, right? And, that was chapter 376 of My Hero Academia. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. Or if you want to talk more about it, right, you know what you can do. You know it is appreciated, all right? Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for more notifications for content like this. Give the video a thumbs up and all that good shit. And check out the link tree in the description down below. Down there, you can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitch. You can follow me on TikTok, right? And you can join the Discord to talk anything anime and manga related. So be sure to check that shit out and give us that love, right? And until the next chapter of My Hero Academia, or until the next video of my new watch, peace, nothing but love, nothing but respect. Have a damn good day. And if you don't go immediately into one of those videos, right, but you eventually make your way back around, right, have a happy new year. The 2023 season will be starting shortly. You can see on all the JPEGs and that, all the main images for any of my videos and that this year, it's all had season 2022. Right, we're going to be vamping that up for 2023, just so that anyone that ever goes back can sort of just have that beautiful trip down memory lane, right? That reminiscent of like, this chapter came out this year. This is how everyone was feeling at the time. All right, so be sure to show that love and respect for that sort of stuff. But that being said, like I said before, peace, nothing but love, nothing but respect. Have a damn good day. Goodbye.